These ghostly enemies are not going to keep me from my purpose here. I must acquire the rest of those journals. See what exactly has been going on down here. Well, it certainly is a good thing he's the only one here. There we are. Aha! A supple ancient Nord bow. War axe, minor healing. All very good. And I wouldn't mind having your help along with me. I have a strong feeling he's not going to pick up that bow. It's possible that he'll remember he has his war axe on him, but not likely. Aha, yes. Another potion. Excellent. Even minor healing is still healing. Throne room? Ugh. Looks a little shabby. Oh, I see a ghost and a throne. Someone on the throne. Following behind me. Good. Take this ghost down if we can. Oh, come on. He doesn't have any health left. But he decides to run. Oh no. It's hard to dodge them when you can't see them. Ow. It's horribly painful. Try to get out of view for a little while. Regenerate some if we can. Oh, unfortunately he's about to die. I suppose I could try some of my other spells. I haven't done much with the runes. Or the cloak. I don't believe the cloak will help me at this sort of a distance. The rune is possible. I could cast it, say... Okay. Telling me these places are too far away. It appears so. And how long do they last, I wonder? How much damage do they do, I wonder. Well. Was far easier than I was making it out to be in my mind. Far easier. Story of my whole life, I suppose. Steel dagger. I'm not sure why I would take that. Ectoplasm, yes please. Reality and other falsehoods. That's an interesting title there. Greater Soul Gem. Wow. Yes, please. I will. Silver Garnet Ring. I should put much more consideration into trapping the souls of my enemies. Because I have on me soul stones, soul gems. There's Zura's star as well. This greater soul gem has a greater soul in there. Interesting. I will have to remember that. Sleeping ghost? Are you for real? Can I pickpocket this sleeping ghost? I can! It has nothing on it. Well, ghost. Apparently killing them while they're still asleep. It's an excellent choice. Purple mountain flower, yes please. Alright, here we are. This is the 4th journal. Oh. Here we are. Got them all. Fantastic. Grand Staff of Charming. Interesting. Soul Snares. Alright. Very well. Bane of the Undead. I should have all of these scrolls ready to use. I feel. And then, here I have my boots of stamina. What sort of armor are these? +1. Slightly more armored, I would say. He had a key on him, did he not? I have not encountered any locked doors or chests. What is that dead person doing out there? There we are. That wasn't locked either. Oh, another dead person. Prisoners of some kind, I imagine. This door locked. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Not too shabby. Like all of those things. Mm-hmm. I knew there was secret doors somewhere. I feel like I've pointed that one out when I was here. Looks like a secret door. And I imagine up is out. Oh. At least there's no wind in these sorts of caves. Otherwise, I imagine they would be quite a bit colder. As it is, it's not too bad. It's like a camp of some kind down there. I feel obligated to investigate. I'm not sure why. Maybe the warm fire looks very welcoming out in this cold place. I mean, there has been a severe lack of welcoming places out in the wilds here. I imagine it could be bandits just as easily as hunters. Here we are.
Tidings.
Yes.
Tidings.
Very well. So, quite valuable items to just have laying about your place. Ooh. Yes. How much do you want for this? I could stand running around with that in my pocket all day long.
Yes.
Harvest barnacles. Of course I will. Not sure what I need them for, but I have them now. Aha. And down here. Nothing. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Well, that's something for certain. Where's he gone? Oh, ridiculous. Oh. I will take plain gold. Oh, there he is. Nothing. That figures. Yes. Pay me no mind. I'm just, going on my way. So. Suddenly felt very ominous. Though something was after me. Ah. Strange place for a couple of crates. Is that a cabin of some kind? Some sort of very primitive looking abode? Made of hides, leather. Hello? Boiled cream treats? Yes, I will, thank you. Good bit of wine. 2 separate beds. And some boots. Well, wherever they are. Bunch of horkers as well. Hello? Hello? Anyone here? What is this place? Some kind of a beacon? A light tower? Oh.
What is life's greatest illusion?
Greatest illusion? I like this one, but I don't feel like it's the answer.
You are not worthy.
Okay. That's good to know. Wow, what a creepy place. Hello, sir. How are you?
Looking to hire a boat?
No, actually.
Until next time.
Okay.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum.
Why not?
Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history.
Okay.
Several of his ancestors belong to the mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided.
I don't know. If he's just opening a museum to commemorate history, I don't see how that has anything to do with pride or family or misguidedness.
Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten.
Uh-huh.
The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
These are the stories that should be told, so that in case this sort of evil rise again, people will know how to stop them.
And
That
here
museum
comes
is a
my
mistake.
first visitor.
What?
The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
I never said I was going to visit, I was just saying that it's probably a good idea.
Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Well, I look perfect all the time.
Let's talk
know.
inside.
Okay. Ah, see? He's going to pay me money, and you're complaining. About misguided intentions. I don't know what she was talking about.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
Oh, very well. Very well. Oh, I see.
Tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates.
Ah, I think I remember hearing something about that.
Ah, yes. That scabbard. Notice the insignia?
Ah, yes.
An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn.
I know what Daedra are.
Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn's secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel.
Okay.
That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever.
Oh, you ever tried it? Could be fun.
Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
Okay. Well,
Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business?
sure, what's the cult?
They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult I've gathered in my museum.
Interesting. So tell me about the Daedra.
An excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Yes, I do remember hearing about that, for sure.
And here you are. I hope you found the museum to your liking.
Museum pamphlet. Okay.
It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
Okay. It sounds like he's still a bit... Sounds like he's still part of the cult.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' Razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
Oh. Imagine that.
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Aha! Okay, tell me more.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worship Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Sure. I don't imagine you would
Good
use
luck
this
finding the fragments.
artifact for evil or anything. It just belongs in a museum. That's all. I can fully respect that sort of
They
sentiment.
say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant, burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires doing anything like that before.
Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I do wonder what time it is. He's carrying a torch around, so it can't rightly be business hours, can it, right now? No. Mortar and pestle? Why does that sound so familiar? Maybe because every alchemist's house I've ever been to is called that?
Frost took my husband years ago. He was a good man.
Well, lucky you. Ah. Crafting station. Looks like his tempering water is a bit frozen. Sure that's not good for the steel. Rustleaf is his name. Aha. Sure everyone wants to buy their wrought iron from Rustleaf. An inn? I was thinking this was the Jarl's house. Maybe there isn't a Jarl in this place? Ah. There's a bigger house further down, though. I'll bet that's it. A barracks?
Divine sakes,
You've come to
who do
Dawnstar
you
at a
think we're
strange time,
threatening
friend.
with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Ulrich is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Scald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
My duty is to guard Brina Meredith.
Okay, what was that all
You
about?
come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery.
You were arguing.
Scald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever.
Oh, so that's what you think?
Not a single man or woman in Dawnstar has gotten a good night's rest in days. We keep having the same nightmare, over and over. If people aren't tired, they're angry. And if they aren't angry, they're afraid. It's made keeping order a mess.
I see.
I hear Mara has sent one of her priests to the inn to try to calm people down. But I don't know how much words will do now.
Very well.
Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Scald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town.
Interesting. Interesting.
Stay out of trouble now.
Yeah, not on your life. Ah, what a nice place. Just a little forward payment is all. Alright. I must needs do some enchanting one of these days. Oh, look at all of these potions of healing. Minor magic, but that's alright. Excellent. Oh, look at all of this as well. I think they can just invite me in. Just have me look around at these delicious items and just leave them where they are. Come on, I can reach it. There we go. Poisons. Stamina potions I'm not too interested in. But it's fine. Palmer ear. Giant's toes, yes please. Oh. Ice wreath teeth. I probably have plenty of those. I did not even notice the ones up above the enchantment table there. Interesting. Not worried about the stamina at all. Potion of lasting potency. It doesn't sound like anything I need help with. We'll see though. Regular food in the barrels? That's strange. Alright. Where is Scald?
By the divines, I'm tired.
Well. That, something. Jarl Scald? Do I really want to wake him up? Middle of the night? I don't think so. I mean, why wake someone up if you don't need to, you know? I think I already have one of those. Okay. Galder Legend. Very well. Well done, sir. Well done. Oh. Well,
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration.
I see. It's one way to think of yourself. Ah, destruction magic. Sure. A well-paid magician, I would say. Well, let's see if the Jarl does have work for us.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
Okay, well, I'm here to solve all of your problems.
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him.
Sure.
As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
Okay.
The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured.
I see.
Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true.
Well.
Don't bother.
Okay.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder.
Okay.
Worthy of time or consideration.
Well. What an interesting place, I suppose. I shall have to look around, see if there is else that the townsfolk would have me do. Perhaps try the inn with the priestess there. Might have some work for me as well. And perhaps if I talk to the Jarl during regular business hours, he may have more to say to me. We shall find out. Yes, indeed.